So today I'm going to show you how to do a complete fish tank setup. Step 1 is go find some rocks, rinse the rocks, and then boil the rocks. Next, add your first layer of substrate. I'm going in with a very fine gravel that someone described as a sand. Working with the sand can be difficult, so there's a separate video already posted on my page. Once your rocks have boiled for about 10 minutes and have already cooled back down to room temperature, you're good to go ahead and start adding them in. Depending on the size of the rocks, you need to be careful how you place them. You don't want any of them to fall over and squish a fishy friend. This is what it looked like when I was finished. If you look in the middle, you can see I went for a whole kind of Stonehenge vibe. Now we're going to go ahead and add the filter. I went with the Tetra filter. It's good for a 5 to 10 gallon tank. I like to put mine in the corner. Up to this point, the tank's only been half full of water. That makes it a whole lot easier to do your decorating. But when I added new water, it messed up all the sand, so I decided to go in and redo the rocks on that one side. The next big step is going to be adding your plants. I went ahead and started with one Amazon sword and also this little bee water fern because I thought it was so cute. To my lovely surprise, there were actually 2 ferns in the package, not one, and I really liked that. I did struggle with the sword plant because the sand was not deep enough to bury it in. In the end, I wound up having to put rocks on top of it, but that's a-okay, I promise. Also, these are just my starter plants. I really hope to make this a plant-based tank as I continue on. Now, these next 2 steps are crucial for any fish tank. You need to have a bacteria starter and also a water conditioner. When you get the tank set up, do not be alarmed if the water's cloudy. Just run the filter for a few hours and I promise it'll clear up. So, as you can see, the tank's really coming along, but we're not done yet. We have to add the fish back in. I just wanted to show you the overall view before I added him. If you're not using a bacteria starter, you need to cycle the tank for about a week before you add any fish. Little Queso here is a comet goldfish. He's going to get a lot bigger and needs more than 10 gallons. That's why I'll add him to my koi pond later. I also plan on going later this week and getting him a few fishy friends, and most likely some snails. So stay tuned in for more Queso and to meet his new friends.